What's everybody here on YouTube? It is me. It's your girl, Cerise Hood, welcoming you guys to the first installment episode of Let's Geek Beat, where I recreate some of my favorite makeup looks or just makeup in general from people that I like, from beauty gurus to singers, songwriters, dancers, or whoever, and drag queens, regardless if it's RuPaul's Drag Race or Fresh Fish. In today's video, as y'all can tell, I kind of had to do my foundation, conceal, and I'm currently baking as of right now. This video is going to be a baby goth related video because this Sunday coming up, she has a new video and single coming out called I Do. And while this is happening, right as of right now with my face, I'm going to pretty much give you guys all the D's that y'all should know about her the proper way, because if y'all didn't see it in my last video, or if y'all didn't watch my last video, it should be linked in the end card somewhere. If it's going to be this, if it's going to be like right here or here, I don't really know. But however, this is going to be like a really dope video. And without further ado, I'm going to be, actually, before I get started into the tutorial, the palettes that we're going to be using are the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced, the Perfect 10, the Burgundy palette from Kylie, and from Shop Miss A, over the Rainbow palette. Because we're going to be using some pinks, just some pinks, some purples, and some reds in the crease. And over the lid, we're going to do some cute little shimmers and some cute glitters and stuff like that. And we're going to throw on a nice little lash and stuff and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, like I said before, I was like currently baking because the video decided to mess up and my foundation is starting to mess up as well. So I ended up redoing all of this. So what I'm going to do now, since this is happening, I'm going to contour my face. And I'm going to be using my Burgundy palette from Kylie. And also this bronzer from L'Oreal Paris as well, because that's what I kind of like to do. I like to contour and bronze all in the same token, because it's a lot easier for me to do that, because that's what I like to do. And mind you, in the two shades that I'm going in with the Burgundy palette for my contour is this brown and this brown. And yeah, so what can I tell you guys about Baby Goth, despite the fact that I did a horrible job in the first video? She's like one of the very select few artists that I got into in like 2018, while I was working in the mall, of course. And it's just the fact that she's like one of the very few artists that I like that does a whole pop trap wave, or trap rock, I guess, if some people can correct me in the comments down below. Okay, so I'm actually gonna contour with the Summer Yum and Puree, because those are like my two favorite like browns that I like, because I use this for bronzing and contouring as well. Anyway, what I like about her is the fact that she's not really afraid of like experimenting with different sounds of music. What I also like about her as an individual is that she's openly bisexual. And it's crazy because it's very rare that I get into any like artists that are bisexual, or that I'm like, I can really tell I can be a really good fan of, due to the fact that, yeah, they may have like a weird off beginning or whatever the case may be, but I can tell that their music is like very sincere and very fun, and all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna pause on that. What I'm doing as of right now, I'm removing the loose powder off my face while I'm contouring and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take whatever I got left of my foundation on this beauty blender, and I'm just gonna, you know, just blend it in a little bit, because when we get to the nose, when we get to the contouring of the nose, it's not going to be, well, it's going to be pretty simple and pretty easy. So, what I'm going to do for the contour, I'm going to go in with Summer Yum in this light brown, or in this dark brown from the Burgundy palette. And I'm going to tap out a little bit of the excess. And I'm going to go back in with Summer Yum from the Too Faced palette. And I'm going to go back in with this shade of brown. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Like, I like artists who aren't afraid to experiment with the sound, actually with sounds that some people don't think that will go right together. Like, for prime example, okay, here we go. How can I explain this? Red Hot Chili Peppers were like I would say like will be like the first band that to ever like kind of do the whole rock rap thing, and it gradually grew over the years. I would say, in my personal opinion, but if I am wrong, please correct me in the comments down below, and let's have a chat about that. But however, I just like the fact that females are like having fun with taking on that trend and stuff like that, because not a lot of female artists can do that. And I think after Baby Goth decided to like play off and play on with the trend, Doja Cat did as well in the Bottom Bitch video, I do believe. And also in the Shine track from her Hot Pink album, which did very well. But however, this video is not about Doja Cat, which I'm going to explain to y'all in a different video as well. Okay, I'm removing the loose powder while I'm blending in my nose contour. And the purpose for contouring, for the ones that don't know anything about it or don't understand it or don't know how, the purpose of contouring is supposed to like slim your face, or it's supposed to give like a quote-unquote lift, or not even lift, it's supposed to have you like slim your nose down or your jawline or whatever and stuff like that. So that's what I do. Anyway, with Baby Goth's case of her doing the whole pop or like trap rock wave or doing it, it's the fact that it fits well for her, and I just love how she has fun with it, and she's taking her music seriously, but she's having fun with it in the same token. And it's very dope to see, like I said, women in the industry playing along with that, you know, because I can name like a few artists off bat that does it very well, and that's Rico Nasty. Because Rico Nasty can do the whole pop trap wave, can do the whole pop or rock trap wave like that. And with Baby Goth, it's more of like a, it's like, oh, okay, you can do that too. I like you. Like, I gotta get into your gig a little bit more. I gotta get into your gigiana. And that's just period, poo. So, with that being what it is, I would say Baby Goth gets like the most flack because of the fact that, of course, they call her industry plant, which to me is not true. Because, I mean, yeah, I would say like the way that she came up is, I wouldn't say off-canning or off-putting, but you can't just go off and say that someone's an industry plant when you don't understand like the hardship or the sacrifice that they had to make. And the fact that some people just off the rip don't like her or don't give her credit is beyond me. Like, come on, like she's a mother of two who's trying to like, you know, who's paying bills. Like, that alone says a lot. And the fact that, again, some men, not all, but some men don't get it or understand. And it's very sad, but, I mean, they're men. Some men are not meant to understand what women go through a lot. But, however, that's neither here nor there. I just literally hate the fact, like I said, that she gets like the most disrespectful flax ever. But like from people that don't really understand like the sacrifices she had to make for herself and for her kids that she's put most of the work in for. The colors that I'm use that y'all can tell that I'm mixing. I used Georgia Candied Peach, and of course I used the color Burgundy from the Kylie palette. And as of right now, I'm in the Perfect 10 and I'm using Nudecomer. And I'm gonna go back in with the red from the Burgundy color and Georgia and Candied Peach together. Tap out the excess, and I'm gonna just blend it into the crease. But yeah, like the fact that she's putting in a lot of work to only get disrespected says a lot about some people that don't really understand her upbringing or just don't understand her at all. Cause seeing an independent woman, regardless of color, making a way for herself and trying to make sure that her and her kids can eat says a lot. And I can respect that, and I definitely respect that. And the fact that some people don't get nor understand like the stuff that she had to deal with on the back end because she felt like her music wasn't going anywhere. So, of course, like some of us, we have to make some drastic changes or slight changes for us to excel a lot faster and so that we can gain more traction and more fans. And how she did it, however, was by getting face tattoos and experimenting with trap sounds while being very playful and doll-like. And I actually like that about her. She's not afraid to shy away from different sounds and like ideas and stuff like that to shape her music in a sense where you got artists out who are doing that but just not as much. They don't have to do much, but they can mumble on a beat at auto-tune and boom, they get a #1 hit. And that's just that. But however, the fact that with women and baby goth in general, I like the fact that she's not afraid to, you know, like I said, experiment and put herself out there and not really caring what others may think and or say, because who has time to care about the next person when they're not paying your bills? Like, they're not helping you feed your kids. They're not helping you put food on the table, lights on, and all of that. They're not helping you at all. And I can actually commend, and I'm going to commend Trippie Redd and his team for helping her because, you know, for her to start out as an independent artist says a lot. And that tells like how much she's been hustling. And if I can't remember, I don't remember the name that she initially started out with when she started doing music, or when she first started dropping music, in a sense. But what I can say, whatever name that she had prior to becoming or before being baby goth, she actually has really, really good music. But I like the fact that, like I said, she's experimenting. She's figuring out what works for her and what she likes. And she's not really caring what the next person thinks. Period, point blank. And baby goth, if you're watching this, I'm so proud of your growth. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm so proud to be like a fan of somebody who's genuinely not scared, or that who genuinely don't really care about what the next person say or think of you. Because it's very hard to it's very hard for me to like become a fan of somebody who isn't real or who isn't willing or capable of being their authentic selves. And the fact that you and so many other women in the industry are doing that, I can respect you, and I actually respect you and the women in the industry for that. As y'all can see, this is what of course, if y'all can't tell, this is what the lid looks like right now. So this is just the left side, but I'll be right back because I'm going to finish telling y'all the rest about baby goth and where I should get into her music, because I have to do this eye. So how both of my lids look. So what I'm going to do now, oh, and also, by the way, the 2 shades that I used, well, the extra 2 shades that I used were from the Over the Rainbow palette, which is from Shop Miss A, and I used this shade here and this shade as well. So what we're going to do, after I clean this brush, okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to highlight my brow bones, and I'm going to most definitely not only highlight my brow bones, I'm going to highlight my little cuts in my brows, tip of my nose, and we're going to go directly into the lids with some shimmers and stuff like that. So, like I was saying in the video, like I was saying earlier, I like the fact that the growth that she's having thus far is very, like, amazing. Like, she never, like to me, I feel like she can never do any wrong, but what can I say? I don't know her personally, but however, her music is slightly disrespectful. Like, Baby Goth's discography is very disrespectful. From the timing of her, like, from the time that she started when she went by Babyface or Brea Bueno, I think. I'm not really familiar with which name was it before Baby Goth, but when she started, and from the timing of when she got her face tattoo and everything else, her discography is disrespectful, and the fact that y'all are sleeping on her is definitely disrespectful. Y'all are definitely disrespectful for sleeping on her. You know, like, what artist do you know that'll just come out of the blue while, you know, having this very, like, dope vibe, and who also is authentic to just have, who wants to have fun and enjoy making music, you know. Like, I ain't never seen no artist come out the gate swinging like this. So, like, I ain't never seen no artist besides Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, Rico Nasty, Asian Doll. I ain't seen them do, I'm not gonna say do as much, but I ain't never seen artists like them, or Baby Goth to, like, push like what they got, like, and also put they all into it, you know? And honestly and truly, like I said, it's disrespectful that y'all paying my good sis y'all paying my sis dust. And like I said, because I'm going to put the music, all of her music from her SoundCloud, not SoundCloud, from her Spotify, because I have the set playlist on Spotify, because I do believe I have her music on there as well. Her old music from anywhere, I do believe, but I'm going to link you guys to all of her music so y'all can get on, because y'all are, like, lost and y'all are not doing a good job at all. And the fact, like I said, that y'all disrespecting my good sis is not cool. Like, she's out here being authentic and having fun, and she's just, you know, like, I ain't never seen y'all pay this much dust to this girl ever in life. But when the Birds of Prey soundtrack dropped, oh, y'all were quick to pay attention then. Which is, you know, understandable, because, like, some people don't like getting into artists like that. But when the album, like, when the soundtrack to a movie drops, like, y'all be singing a whole different tune. But, again, I just don't like the fact that y'all paid her dust. And Trippie Redd is helping her grow. Because I want to say not just Trippie Redd, but the fact that she's a part of the same team as Trippie Redd says a lot, because she's actually coming up in the game, and I like the fact that she has people directing her and helping her and showing her how to do X, Y, and Z. Sorry about that. Showing her how to do all of these things in like the proper way. Because like I always felt like when it comes to my time wanting to do music, because of course, yes, I do sing, I do dance, I do write, I also do drag. But my drag isn't classified as drag because it's alternative dressing. It's like in between like goth, emo, but very e-girl. That's where I'm at with that. It's very e-girlish, but I do have my own aesthetic, which is Murder Bunny, which is just a mixture of alternative, from emo, goth, e-girl, soft season, all of that good stuff. So, what I'm doing right now, while I'm pausing, I'm going in with the burgundy palette. I'm going in with these two shades right here to put on my lids, but on top, because I'm mixing these two shades, well, the two shades that I just pointed out, with Luscious and Bellini, and just Peachy as well on the lids. And I'm gonna go in with my Good versus Evil palette. And, and I'm also going to go in with just Peachy. But yeah, like the fact that y'all wanted to pay attention to her, I hop on the wave when the Birds of Prey album dropped back in February literally. Like, y'all paid my good sis dust until Birds of Prey happened. And I'm not saying it's bad on y'all part, but it really is bad on y'all behalf because y'all paid her dust. Y'all literally paid her no kind of attention. Even when she dropped After Party, y'all never paid attention. Like, she was telling y'all from the beginning, like, she's not. Well, she's one of the girls. Like, she can hang. Like, literally. And I like artists like that. I like artists who aren't too cocky, but very self-confident and stuff like that. And honestly and truly, I just can't wait to see what she has what else she has to give and what else she has to offer. Because so far for like so far, she's doing her thing, and I can actually say I am proud of being a fan of somebody who has like good intentions and who is like making really great, incredible music and having fun while they're doing it. And okay, and since I pulled out the Good vs. Evil mini palette, I'm gonna go in with this silver shade right here, and I'm gonna mix it with this gold shade, which I'm almost hitting pot in right now, because there's gonna also go on my lids as well. But yeah, like the fact that she's showing y'all that she's very versatile with the music that she makes is very dope. Like, it can come out very like mumble rap-ish, but however, y'all not saying things to these other artists out here that's doing technically the same thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do while I'm taking this pause, I'm gonna go in with the Good vs. Evil palette. I'm going to get I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go in with the Perfect 10 palette. And I'm going to go in with Moon Mist and Cream Soda to put in the inner corners. And I'm going to go in with Minky. And your lids should look a little something like this. Now for the lash. But yeah, like the fact that y'all paying my good sis dust is disrespectful, like I said. And the fact that she is holding her own in the industry is crazy. But I'm gonna, be right back. I gotta put on my lash and I will be back. I am back and this is the finished look. But yeah, like I said, like y'all should just get into her music and get into her Gigiana and like just, oh my gosh, like this girl is like the next tops, like is the next star. And I need y'all to like show her like massive love and support. And baby guys, if you're watching this, I am such a big fan. I love you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. I can't wait to see what you got going on in the future. I'm super excited for this upcoming Sunday for you to drop your new song. Like, oh my god. Like, I need you to hurry up and just drop a whole nother album or mixtape or whatever you got. Because sis, you are fire. And if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. All of the products and stuff that were used in this video will be in the description box below. And also, please be kind enough to donate to my Cash App because I really do need to get camera, ring lights, and like a setting for my room, for my YouTube stuff for this channel. And also, again, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you think you slick, you might want to watch another video because you're not going anywhere. You're stuck in quarantine. So go ahead and get to watching some more of my videos and get to subscribing and going to watching my videos on my other channel. So, yeah, you might want to make that work. Bye.